You can save your first $10,000 without a miracle paycheck. It starts with a decision you repeat every day, not a dream you chase. Saving money can feel like a mystery, but it isn't. It's a simple system you can follow, even if you don't earn a lot or have bills that never seem to end. Today, I'm sharing a practical plan you can start tonight to reach $10,000. The problem most people face isn't the budget they're given, it's the habits they build around that budget. Small choices, repeated consistently, add up to real money. The plan I'm about to share treats money like a skill you can improve, not a luck thing you wait for. First, you need a target and a date. Pick $10,000 as the goal and then decide when you'd like to have it. The date isn't set in stone, but a reasonable timeline helps you plan. If you earn about $3,000 after tax each month, saving 20% gives you $600 a month. That's a plausible path to $10,000 in about 16 to 18 months. If you can save more, great. If you can save less, you still have a path, just take a bit longer. Now you need a simple map of your money. For the next month, write down every dollar you earn and every dollar you spend. Don't worry about perfect detail at first. Aim for honesty and clarity. Start with the easy things: rent, utilities, groceries, transport, and any subscriptions. Then note the small spends: coffee, snacks, a quick online purchase. The point is awareness, not judgment. Set up two buckets for your money: what you spend and what you save. It helps to separate your savings from your day-to-day spending, even if it means opening a second bank account. On payday, automatically move a fixed amount into the savings bucket. If possible, make the transfer automatic so you never have to think about it. Think about the numbers you can actually do. If you can save 20%, that's a strong start. If not yet, aim for 5% and increase it every month. The key is to create a firm habit of sending money to savings first before you spend what's left. When you practice this regularly, the habit becomes almost invisible. To cut costs without feeling deprived, start with a few small lever moves. Cancel subscriptions you barely use. The average person pays for 2 or 3 services they don't truly need. A quick audit can free a surprising chunk of cash. Meal planning is another big saver. Cooking at home most days instead of eating out can save hundreds each month. If you spend $200 on dining out each month, bring it down to $100. It won't feel like a big sacrifice if you do it consistently. Another important lever is to inspect fixed costs. Insurance, cell plans, internet, and even bank fees can hide small, recurring losses. Shop around once a year and negotiate when you can. A cheaper plan or a better product can shave a noticeable amount off what you pay every month. Increasing your income is part of the plan, too. A modest side hustle can add real speed to your savings. Think of something you can do in a few hours a week: freelance tasks in your skill area, tutoring, remote assistance, or small gigs. If you can add an extra $200 to $400 a month, you're accelerating toward $10,000 quickly. Start by listing 2 to 3 ideas. Pick one you can start this week and commit to 4 hours a week for the next month. Make the plan predictable. Decide on a weekly savings floor, a minimum amount you commit to saving every week, even if other things go off track. For many people, a safe target is around $150 per week when possible. If you can save more, you do. If you must, you adjust in other areas, but you never skip the fundamental saving habit. Consider automatic daily rounds to your savings or investment accounts. Small roundups add up over time. For example, round up each card purchase to the next dollar and transfer the difference to savings. If you spend around $400 a month with card purchases that round up to an extra $10 to $15 saved monthly, that's another steady lift toward your goal. It's not dramatic, but it compounds. The moment you hit a $10,000 milestone, shift your approach a bit. Put the emergency fund in place if you don't already have one. 3 to 6 months of essential expenses. The emergency cushion buys peace of mind and prevents backsliding when life throws a curveball. It also makes it easier to keep investing once you start. With the money saved, you'll want a straightforward path to growth. Keep it simple and low risk at first. Put a portion of your savings into a low-cost index fund or a diversified fund that tracks a broad market. If you're new to investing, start small and learn as you go. The goal is long-term growth, not quick wins. If you have high-interest debt, prioritize paying it down before you invest aggressively. The interest you pay on debt often outpaces potential investment gains. Clearing debt lowers risk and increases the speed of your financial progress. It's a frictionless win when you manage both debt and saving together. When you're ready to invest, aim for a simple split. For many, a practical approach is half of the savings into a broad market index fund, a quarter into a bond-like fund or a high-yield savings option for safety, and the remaining quarter into a cash reserve for opportunities. A simple, steady mix helps you stay the course even when markets get wobbly. You don't need fancy portfolios to make progress, just consistency. Let me show you two realistic scenarios to visualize progress. Scenario A starts with a person earning around $35,000 after tax per year. If they save $500 per month, they reach $10,000 in about 2 years. If they push to $750 per month, they're there in roughly a year and a half. Scenario B is someone earning about $60,000 after tax per year. Saving around $1,000 a month could bring $10,000 in about 10 months. If they save $2,000 a month, they'll hit the target in just 5 months. The point is, the plan scales with your income, not the other way around. If you want to speed things up, add a deliberate 2-step approach. Step 1 is to cut one recurring cost by 20% for 3 months. Step 2 is to take any windfall, bonus, tax refund, selling something you don't use, and move it entirely into savings. Do this and your path shortens without feeling drastic. Keep in mind a few pitfalls. Don't chase perfection and don't expect dramatic wins from one change. Wealth builds in layers through consistent small actions over time. Don't rely on luck or overnight flips. Instead, build a rhythm you can keep for years, not just a few months. Consistency matters more than intensity. The plan works because you repeat it. If you miss a week, you don't abandon the whole system. You reset, keep the target, and start again. Your mind will adjust to the routine, and saving becomes a natural habit rather than a struggle. As you approach your first $10,000, reflect on what you learned. Notice which numbers moved the most: the savings rate, the amount you automate, the decisions you made to cut costs, and the extra income you earned. Use this knowledge to refine the plan. Maybe you can save a higher percentage next year, or you can invest more aggressively once you have a solid cushion. This approach isn't about a perfect budget or a flawless plan. It's about creating a practical workflow you can sustain. It's about turning saving into a habit that follows you to your next financial goal. 10,000 is a milestone, not a finish line. The real win is the discipline you've built and the confidence you gain from moving your money in a deliberate direction. If you're listening with a pen in hand, here are the quick takeaways. Number 1, define your goal clearly and date it. Number 2, map your money and automate savings. Number 3, cut costs with targeted, specific actions you can begin tonight. Number 4, boost income with a small, doable side hustle. Number 5, invest simply and steadily once you have a cushion. And number 6, review weekly, adjust as needed, and stay in the game. One practical week-by-week starter plan looks like this. Week 1, track every dollar and set a savings target for the month. Week 2, identify one recurring cost to cut and set up the automatic transfer. Week 3, launch a small side hustle for 4 hours a week. Week 4, review and adjust. Week 5, continue saving and consider a roundup system. After 4 to 6 weeks, you'll see the savings number grow and your confidence rise. You don't need a big raise to start this. You need a system you can repeat. Small, steady progress compounds into real money. The first 10,000 is the hardest, not because the money is hard to find, but because consistency is the real muscle you train. If you've made it this far, you're already closer to your goal than you think. Start tonight by writing down your target date and your monthly savings amount. Open a second savings account and set up automatic transfers the moment you're paid. Do a quick cost audit this week and cancel at least one unused subscription. Pick one side hustle you can begin this month and commit 4 hours a week. Then, in a month, review what changed and decide what to improve. Remember, money isn't about luck. It's a system you can learn and repeat. You're not waiting for a break. You're building a routine that grows with you. The first 10,000 is within reach if you make the choice to start now. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more straightforward money tips. Share in the comments what you're saving for and your target date. Tell me which step you're starting with first, and I'll reply with a quick tweak to fit your situation. Let's build this together.